There goes.
All
Boom.
right, all right,
And so it begins.
all right. So another fantastic podcast. Missing one of our regulars. Hopefully he'll join us later. 150. He's out to a birthday celebration. No, I'm sorry. He's out. He's at
What
a
function?
function. Yeah, he's at a function.
That function.
So
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 do I get to make fun of him like throughout this whole podcast?
what's that?
Do I get to make fun of him and like when we pick our teams, I get to pick some awkward team for him?
Yeah, man. What's stopping you from making fun of him in general? But
It's so much more fun when it's behind his back.
That's true. So while we wait for Neil, hopefully he'll join us later. Holding down the fort is Delicious and Voicemail John, and of course I'm the Cambodia.
What up? What up?
Hello.
LVR is also at a function, so
Sounds like you'll be on the function for the next like couple of weeks, huh?
I know. Can I propose a toast to functions?
All the
Yeah.
functions, man.
All right. Oh, for those who haven't seen, check out my new do. I have the lines.
Cheers to the function and your new lines.
Got that shit done at the beauty school.
I've been meaning to go to a beauty school to get my hair cut.
It's actually not bad. Something that would have taken 20 minutes ended up taking 40 minutes. Hey, but you're paying $5.
I know, man.
Hair flips.
Boom. Ah, too early.
All right.
Hair flips.
We really don't have an agenda this week. But we planned on having a love episode because last week was all about hate. And Neil and I were brainstorming preliminary on who people just end up liking in general. And we had a very short list. We don't know. Okay, the only person I could really think of was like someone like Joe Montana. You know,
That
can you guys
everybody loves.
yeah, like there's no reason to hate this guy. You know, it's like one of those things where people just like him. You know, kind of like Liam Neeson right now. He's just likable. Like if you hate
Oh.
him, you're just an asshole.
Maybe Michael Jordan.
Also, like not hating someone like an actor or like for instance Paul Walker. Everybody loves him right now.
Yeah, that's true, but that's more of a sentimental thingy. It's not necessarily because.
There's like a time period. Like how long do you think like the sentiment stops going like, oh, you know, he was such a good actor to back to the sentiment before he passed away that dude, the movies he does suck. You know?
Yeah,
'Cause a lot of people, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, you're right though. It just depends on time. But is there any person who's just likable in general, regardless of circumstance?
Mickey
Michael
Mouse.
A real life person? Hey, Mecca, who do you have there?
This is the
That's what I
newest.
said.
Member,
I was like, who is this guy?
this is the newest member of the Hair Flips and Live family.
The mascot? We have to replace Neil.
This is the mascot.
Look at that. He's
And she takes shots too.
Hey, so while we come up with a couple names, do you guys want to volunteer a heat, or who do you guys think should be our heat for the week?
All right, Heat.
Yeah, we haven't discussed any of it, so I figured like it's a good time to discuss it with everyone without a decision already being made. So this way you guys can always say, yeah, I'm a part of the conversation
What's
versus
the criteria? It doesn't really matter, anyways.
the criteria is that the person has to be hot.
Well,
That's it.
hot is relative, man.
That's my point. So who do you think would be a good candidate?
So athlete or actor who played athlete, right?
athlete.
Exactly, an actor or an athlete, or actor who played an athlete.
I would.
I know John's always thinking of wrestlers. I know where his mind is.
Oh no, I'm trying to think of Oh, I got one. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Yeah. So while John is looking for that, I'm gonna try to start a series on beer reviews that's gonna be posted on the Hair Flips Facebook page.
What?
A beer review. You know what I mean? So
Oh.
every week I'll try a different beer and give my 2 cents on it.
Oh, dude, actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and John, you know what we're gonna call it?
What?
The Beer Review Journal. Get it? It's a play on word, like peer review. It's an academic.
And you said journal because instead of you doing a diary, which you normally do.
I know.
Get it? It's an academic paper. Beer Review Journal.
Academic endeavor.
I'll be here all night, folks. 2 drinks minimum.
Yeah, I'm sure you will be. I got a name for you.
All right, so can you give us at least a category of where you're going with here? Is it actor? Is it athlete? I mean, is it wrestler?
An athlete. It's an athlete. If I could find a good picture.
How come actors never make it, man?
My
You want
actor make it.
Who?
I nominated Channing Tatum.
Well, we never really voted on that.
Well, we don't need a vote. Now we're voting right now, and you guys are like stumped. That's why.
I can do actor. You want actor? I can do an actor that plays in sports.
Okay, guys. This is the reason we make decisions, because when we go on air, like how we're doing now, nothing ever happens, motherfucker.
Here we go.
So
I'll find.
I'm gonna share my screen. I'm always willing. Man heat of the week. Here we go.
all right.
How about
Oh, there we go.
Huh?
Are you talking about Jonah Hill?
That's right, baby.
Hell
That's
no.
right.
Can you please explain why he's hot?
What are you talking about? He's a great actor. He plays a great he's an important aspect of Moneyball.
He looks like a fucking not.
He never played an athlete. Well, he never played an athlete though.
Hot is relative. Man heat of the week.
But he never played an athlete.
He's got personality, people. He's got personality.
Yeah, but he never played an athlete.
No, he played it. He was.
All right, you know what? Hey, find another picture. Find a better picture. I know it's gonna be hard to find something that's
He never played an athlete. If you can't even play an athlete,
how was a sports movie?
Huh?
He was in a sports movie.
Yeah, but he didn't play an athlete.
Doesn't matter. I think this is just a sports movie.
I'm gonna.
No, I picked someone in the past that was in a sports movie and I got shut down.
All right, Emeka, what's your choice then? You can't.
My choice is actually Chris Klein.
Okay, pull up a picture of Chris Klein, and okay, I'll be the tiebreaker here. You pull up a picture of Chris Klein and defend your choice, and then John do likewise, and I'll be the tiebreaker. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So while Emeka's pulling up the picture, John, please explain why Jonah Hill deserves the coveted Man Heat of the Week title.
Because I feel like we here at H&L have been making Man Heat dependent on the abs, and I feel like that's unfair. That just because someone has abs shouldn't be what we focus on here at Hair Flips and Layups. And thus, I look at Jonah Hill as not only a smart actor, but also a funny actor. One who proverbially has personality. Therefore, I consider him the Man Heat of the Week, and he was crucial in Moneyball, which is a sports movie which an A's fan like yourself should appreciate. Kim?
Okay, sucking up to the judge here. I will say this though. I think Superbad is probably my top 3 favorite comedies ever.
Yep, I remember you saying that.
Really?
And as much as like a lot of people's like, oh, whatever, blah. I just thought that movie was like just super bad.
Dude, it was hilarious.
It's definitely underrated. You know what I mean? And that's where Jonah Hill's career started, right? I mean, you know, a bunch of those stupid.
Well, I think that was the big breakthrough. So I'm gonna toast right now for that. Yeah, I agree with you, Kim.
I will too. And you know what? And he's actually turned his career, not turned, but he's successfully like kind of transformed his career into like a dumbass to a respectable actor, somewhat.
Yep. Man Heat.
All right. Well, here's to the other side of the heat. Mega, you gonna take a shot with us?
So we finally went with Jonah Hill.
No. You're looking for your guy. I haven't made my decision yet. I'm just taking a shot for Jonah Hill and all the reasons that John stated why he should be Heat. That's all. So, hair flips.
No pressure.
All right, your nominee, Mecca.
Hair flips.
Well, I know you wanted Chris Klein, so I'm hoping to see a picture of.
Mine was Chris Klein, and as much as I hate to make my Google search suffer with search terms in my history, I will just expose myself this one time to this atrocity and show. Let's see. How do I share this?
Top left. Green button. Green arrow button.
Cool. Bam.
Oh my.
Bring it back to the other side, huh?
That's my man Chris Klein. Huh?
Is there another picture?
Not like this one.
Chris Klein's like a
Oh, I found a picture of Chris Klein for you.
Huh?
All right, Mecca.
Here's a good picture of Chris Klein. I found one. Here, let me just share my screen here. Well, there you go.
Oh my! Oh my goodness!
There you go. How could that man not be the man Heat of the week?
All right, why do you think Chris Klein deserves to be our Heat this week?
Hey man, he's Oz, the only athlete in
Oh shit!
which is legendary.
American Pie.
Which is a legendary movie of all time.
Oh,
And
no.
it's a movie that exemplifies everything that hair flips and layups stands for. And he's the only athlete in the movie, huh?
Can I say this? American Pie is my top 3.
See?
Comedy
There you go,
ever.
John. How about that? We broke into Kimbo's top 3.
Yeah.
Hey, but if they're both in your top 3, one has to be higher than the other.
Hey, just make your case for Chris.
Come on, man. It also helps if you convey the medium.
I will say this too, though. Chris Klein is kind of like that lovable doofus who's kind of like the reluctant heartthrob.
Exactly.
Whereas Jonah Hill is trying to transform himself into a heartthrob. So it could go either way, right? It could go with someone who's there but doesn't really want to be there versus someone who's not there and wants to be there. So decisions. All right, so this is where my I guess
Your expertise.
All right.
For your expertise.
No, career okay, so career trajectory. Where is Chris going, and what's a movie that fans are looking forward to from Chris this year versus
Jonah Hill.
It doesn't matter, man.
Because you know that fool's done. You know Oz is done.
Jonah Hill was not only in Superbad, but 22 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street, Wolf of Wall Street amongst that. And then also was in Moneyball. He was also in How to Train a Dragon 2. He was
Of course, he has a more.
I'm just saying, you know, Jonah Hill. He had a past, a present, and a future.
Okay, I got my vote now.
Also, to make a case against Jonah, word on the street is ever since he did Wolf of Wall Street, he's now become a jackass and an asshole.
I was actually about to bring that up too. I was about to. He's becoming like a prima donna.
He's considered hateable now, unlike his super bad days.
Don't say that. No, I don't think so.
All right, so
that is true, actually.
This is actually a decision that I'm gonna make based on who I think the person could potentially be. I know that Jonah Hill is partnering with Leo DiCaprio or working with him on some stupid like private island bullshit. And Kimbo doesn't like prima donnas. He doesn't like wannabe A-listers. He's all about being humble and representing the blue collar, the common folk, the beer drinkers. And who represents that more than a has-been who never really was, and he was also in a Street Fighter movie. I believe he was in the Chun-Li Street Fighter movie. So
yep.
For that reason, Chris Klein is our man heat of the week.
You just put a whole lot of bullshit just because he had abs, he had the body.
That's all you need, man. That's all.
That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
So Jonah Hill got hated on.
Huh?
My Jonah Hill got hated on.
I'm sorry, I love Jonah Hill, but I had to hate him in that situation.
Damn it.
He goes against everything we believe in terms of man heat wise. He's the haters man heat.
That is true. Shop bet for this week. Any big games going on?
Yes, there are. The NBA has some good ones.
Let's see.
Playoffs is next.
Basketball, soccer, baseball.
Well, baseball is just starting off, so it's not fun, really. You know.
So rule out baseball, hockey. I think the Sharks are out, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't think there's any other teams that anyone on this podcast cares about. So it's pretty much down to soccer and basketball.
Well, I would imagine John prefers a basketball matchup. Hey, John, can you bring up
Yep, I got one.
Vote on
So
or
it pits a Northern California and a Southern California team. On Monday, April 13th, we have the Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, too shitty.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
All right.
And that's two shitty teams too.
Yeah,
that's two shitty teams. So it really could go either way.
That's the best part. That's the best part. Who wants to put in their pick for Neil?
I do.
Oh, which one?
I do.
Go.
Neil votes for Neil picked Manchester United.
Hey! Can I put another twist in this? Next week, this is a double shot bet.
Okay.
All right.
Are you guys down? Are you guys down with this? I'm gonna automatically have to take a double shot.
I like that one.
All right, John or Mecca, who do you guys have? I know what Mecca probably wants to take, but I don't know if he's gonna stick with being a fan versus being a realist.
I'm going with Lakers.
Just put me down for the L.
Wow, for reals? Yeah, the loss, really?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm ready to take a double shot either way.
And John, do you want to stick with the Lakers too?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Lakers.
All right, and I will take the Kings because Vlade Divac is taking over that team. Man, that's awful. Like ownership, man. Everyone's like leaving.
I know.
Like it's this Ranadiv guy knows absolutely nothing about running a basketball team. I think he's just like a one of those like snap their fingers like hoping for shit to happen, but doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Man.
I'm
And
glad
then,
I'm a Kings fan.
what's the other one? What's the other game?
There's no other game.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
just making this a double shot bet?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
double
it's
shot.
just a double shot bet. So whoever loses takes 2 shots.
All right, so let me do a recap. Lakers, we have John and Mecca. I have the Kings, and Neil is gonna take a double shot. Let's just leave it at.
No. He picked a team.
Oh,
Manchester
yeah,
United.
obviously, Manchester United. He picked. All right, so now that's out of the way. Do you guys want to go back to the love? I know we're gonna struggle with this, and it's gonna be tough. Since we talked about a bunch of people we hated last week, I felt it's only right that we actually represent at least a little bit of what hair flips try to be, and that's love. All right, so let's break the criteria down, and we do like top 5s of celebrities and top
What's
5
the criteria?
athletes. It doesn't matter. That's the beautiful thing, because if you put criteria, then it's gonna limit whatever. So if you have a name, then you have you explain why that person deserves to be a likable person.
So let me start this off with a player that I think should be on that list, because I would love to find someone who hates this guy, because I can't imagine you hating this guy. But the person that I would like to toss into the ring is Mark Madsen.
Really?
The guy.
That is a likable guy.
Exactly. No matter if they're losing or they're winning, he's throwing up high fives when they get off a timeout. He supports his team. You don't ever hear him talking shit. He's not negative in any way. When he plays, he does what he's supposed to and no more. Mark Madsen, number 5.
Are you talking about the Laker great Mark Madsen?
Yeah.
Laker great for sure. I hope he gets a coaching gig, man. I'd love to see that fool on the sidelines again.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say this? The list is gonna be full of people who don't really play. they're probably just a bunch of like good character type people, because they don't really get a chance to be hated on.
No.
Yeah.
They just don't do anything to make people like hate them.
Exactly. So Omega, who do you think should be on the list as well?
I've always thought Michael Jordan was likable by all.
Let's start this. Let's keep it athletes too. So then we'll do the celeb list next, right? Top 5, or at least top 5.
I remember like when Michael Jordan was playing, like players hated him. Like he was a jerk to a lot of them.
Yeah, he is a jerk. I can't agree with that. I mean, as much as a fan of MJ that I am, I know that's never I know that's not the case. That's not reality. I just think people respect him, right? Like you can't really say anything bad about the GOAT, because otherwise you're just an asshole.
Right.
But I was watching a couple of his documentaries, and you know how like journalism now is different than what it was back then. A lot of people who covered him, like beat writers and all that stuff, they said that they were out to protect Michael. Right? Like can you imagine a bunch of journalists now trying to do the same to like LeBron James? It doesn't happen. It's just too much exposure. Back then they actually, looked after a lot of different stars. And I think Michael benefited a lot from that, like his first marriage when he had a kid.
Right.
I don't know if you heard the story, but they didn't run with it until he gave him the okay, like okay, now it's okay. So.
Yeah.
So I can't give it to MJ as much as.
All right. Who else? I don't know. I don't know too many people that are just globally, universally likable, unless they really have it. Like Mark Madsen, I feel partly because, He hasn't really done anything to
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
get
saying.
him controversy.
Well, how would like would you say like a Willie Mays, Hank Aaron? Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like guys like that, but those guys are like super old that you really can't.
Right, they're legendary, so it's like you only go by like their legend. Like Michael Jordan, I feel will be one of those situations. Like, down the line also.
Exactly. So that's why I was thinking like Joe Montana, but that's not the case either.
Yeah, like
Wow.
after a while, their legend just precedes them. So you forget like their actual personality, and all you remember them is for their like stats and what they accomplished on the field. So
nope,
They're
that's
like-
very
You remember the legacy versus their
right versus the personality. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I can think of someone. I don't know.
How about while we brainstorm that, let's switch gears and open up to celebrities.
Celebrities
Yeah.
that's all around likable.
Yeah. Can I throw a name out there?
Who?
Chris Klein.
Huh?
Chris Klein.
yes, yes.
Can I tell
That's
you
my
what?
dog. That's my dog. I'm gonna take a shot for my boy Chris.
Are we taking?
Can I
Are we,
take a shot for Chris too? Because I took a shot for
Nope.
Jordan.
see, I'm taking a shot for Chris. That's a good one.
Hair flips.
Not only is he the heat for the sleep, he's just a fucking likable guy. Here's to Chris Klein resurrecting his career.
Career on Hair Flips and Leo's podcast.
You're welcome, Chris Klein. You're welcome.
Hair flips. Hey, James Van Der Beek wishes he was Chris Klein.
Huh?
What?
James Van Der Beek wishes he was Chris Klein.
I know.
Yeah. Let's see. Another. Oh man. Let's see. Another one, huh?
You know what's funny? Like I said, like when we were making our hate list, the names just kind of flowed. And then we're like,
Because that's what we thrive on.
let's do a love episode, man, because I mean, it's just so much.
Water.
Because hate is so much easier.
Hey, is Dwayne Wade pretty likable? I think Dwayne Wade is pretty likable.
I like him. Oh, okay.
I don't know too many people that hate on Dwayne.
He's not hateable.
Yeah.
So he fits on the list.
I don't know.
Too.
I feel like Dwayne Wade is.
You know what?
I like him.
Huh?
I'm gonna put him in the middle. But you're right though. I think he's one of those guys. Oh, Neil! Hey, long time, Neil.
Should we update him on what he did?
I like the El Clasico look.
That's right.
What up? What up?
Hey, Neil, we just took 2 shots.
Huh?
We just took 2 shots. We have to ask Neil to catch up.
Catch him.
Cool. Hold up.
And then let's.
Hey! Before he comes back, I saw a jersey that he's wearing. I don't know if it's the Earthquakes or if it's Quaker Oats.
Quakes, bro.
Is that a Quaker Oats jersey?
Quakes.
Oh, while you pour your drink, Neil, we were talking about the people that are likable, like guys that we love, right? Guys that aren't hateable, and a couple of the names that came to mind was Mark Madsen and Chris Klein, and Dwayne Wade is kind of in the middle. You know what I mean? He's borderline indifferent. He's definitely not hateable. So we're struggling here, and as you know, while we were brainstorming, there was not it's a completely short list, right? It's hard to come up with someone we actually like.
Yeah, seriously.
Steph.
Oh, I got another one, but I feel like this is not so much about hate, but more about sympathy. And it's
Wondolowski.
no, what's his name? Fucking Chicago Bulls.
Derrick Rose.
Dunleavy?
Rose.
Oh,
Oh, D Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more sympathy factor, but he doesn't go out of your way and say, "Oh, I like that guy. I want to beat that guy."
Right. It's not. It's kind of similar to the almost on this cusp of the Paul Walker thing.
Yeah.
It's sentimental, like, oh man, such a gone to waste.
yeah, dude.
No one really hates. No one really hates on D Rose publicly.
Yeah, you know what? When he first got into the league, I just thought he was just
You look like some emo motherfucker.
you don't like the line.
Hey, see that? Wow. I'm really glad that you rooted for Manchester United in the Lakers versus Sacramento Kings game.
And look, Neil, just to catch you up, Neil, we had a shot bet that we put in, and it's going to be double shots for next week. Unfortunately, you already cast your vote.
Okay. What's the shot bet though?
It's double shot, and the bet is between the Lakers and the Kings.
Oh, okay. And I pick Manchester United.
You pick
Yep.
Manchester.
All right, all right. I hope my boy Falcao gets some time. And
To raise some threes.
even though he's ugly, I wish Angel Di Maria gets some run this time. I'm looking for the triangle offense from Van Gaal, but I don't know. It could be like a diamond formation instead. But okay.
Okay, back to our list. Let's talk celebrities. I think that's easier to kind of. I think it's an easier group of people to kind of root for, or at least not hate. And like I was saying, Liam Neeson makes my short list of a likable guy, and I'll tell you why. He's kind of like I wouldn't say turn his career around. He's always had a respectable career.
Yeah.
But he became more of an everyday man with all the like vigilante kind of badass role he's been taking on. And unfortunately, with the loss of his wife, it just makes you want to like root for him more. So, would you guys agree that Liam has taken our hearts?
Yes. Why do you have to say it like that? Just the guy's a good guy. Why do you have to say it's taking our heart?
Was it here that I read? I thought I read it or I heard it from you guys, but like he basically became an action hero because like he was getting over his wife's death. Like he kept himself busy just by becoming an action hero.
Oh, no way. You know what?
Yeah.
Let me look it up right now. Let me look it up.
Yeah, it makes sense because he never really did any action movies before that. The only movie he did was Star Wars.
He was
The
Qui-Gon.
only action movie he did was Star Wars, huh?
Hey, is it just me or is John our resident researcher? No,
Is John
but it is true though. He's always been kind of a serious actor / kind of I don't know. He's a serious actor, right?
Who?
Liam.
Is he a serious actor?
Yeah, prior to being a badass action movie
Yeah,
guy.
he played serious roles, but I wouldn't call him a serious actor.
No, because he did theater and stuff. That's what I'm saying. So he was like a hardcore like actor.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So and I think he actually won a lot of hearts over with.
Yeah. Actually, so Neil, you are correct. So the change in Neeson's career into a action superstar came after the sudden death of his wife of 15 years in March 2009.
I like Liam. I can actually I wish Liam was in Mamma Mia.
Hey, Mamma Mia was a good movie.
I love Mamma Mia. Everyone who knows me knows
Come
that I
on,
love
man.
it. Come on, dude. Everyone who knows me knows I love Mamma Mia. I endorse it, and I think you guys should reconsider.
You should watch it. It's a good movie.
It's thumbs up from Herflix.
Damn.
Yep.
Hella fucking gay today, man.
So
Wow. Did you just show up and just start calling? Wow, like he jumps on the podcast and then doesn't know what we're talking about. He's just hella gay today, bro.
Sorry, I'm talking about a movie that is really good. Mamma Mia has a classic soundtrack.
It does. You can't help but move. Can't
Yep.
help but dance to it.
I can feel it all last summer.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright, throw another name out there.
So, hey, here's a quote from when asked about this. Neeson says, "I'm not good without work. I just didn't want to, especially for my boys, to seem to be wallowing in sadness or depression."
That's true.
Wow.
Liam's a good guy.
And even one of his sons actually ended up being severely depressed, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think just recently, it came out.
He came out, he was like on drugs and stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I did hear though that he kind of just said that I just like to have fun, kind of. He didn't blame it on his mom's death.
All right, who else, athlete or celebrity-wise, is just a likable motherfucker? I was gonna say Brad Pitt, but is Brad Pitt likable, or is he just one of those kind of?
Oh, no. I think only ladies love Brad Pitt. Huge hate on him for the same reasons we pointed out last week.
LL Brad Pitt. LLBP.
I can tell you one person that definitely hates Brad Pitt, Mike Tyson.
Oh,
why?
because his wife, right? Because his ex-wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thought it
Yeah.
was his ex-wife.
What's her name?
It's, Robin Givens.
Yeah, that's right. Back in the '90s.
Yep.
Who is
So, huh?
I'm trying to think of who's a likable.
I was gonna say George Clooney too, but I think he's also a case of.
No, not George Clooney.
But that's what I'm saying. He's only a case of ladies love George.
I think it's more like Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is like, well, I love Tom Hanks.
Everybody loves Tom Hanks. Man.
Oh,
Which is kind
yeah.
of funny because I'm watching Turner and Hooch right now. I just turned on the TV and it's Turner and Hooch.
Oh, yeah. Tom Hanks is a good one.
Yeah, he's really good because every story that you hear from like fans interacting with him, he just seems like a guy who just wants to make your day, right? Like whether it's taking selfies, whether it's just putting up I wouldn't say an act, but at least make a day of like a random fan or something like that. He goes out of his way. What's your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Splash.
Oh, I was gonna go super emo and say Philadelphia.
Oh, wow.
man.
Wow. What about you, Neil?
I love Splash with my boy John Candy.
I don't know, man.
There's too many. There's too many. That's why you have to go all the way
And there's
back.
Toy Story. I forgot there's Toy Story.
Yeah, there's Toy Story.
I don't consider that a Tom Hanks movie.
Why? Dude, that's a
I
classic Tom
like
Hanks.
Saving Private Ryan.
It's an ensemble.
That's a
Huh?
good one, too.
Forrest Gump.
You guys want to know my favorite Tom Hanks movie?
What?
You've Got Mail.
Huh?
Sleepless in Seattle.
Sleepless in Seattle. Oh.
No, I said You've Got Mail.
I know.
You Got
that's
Mail.
why you
Yeah.
made-
Oh, gosh.
I actually like You Got Mail. If I see it, I watch it.
Yeah, it's a classic movie. I mean,
I watch it too, but it's not his best movie.
I don't know. It's
No,
pretty
it's your favorite. He said your favorite. It's not his best.
Oh, your favorite. Okay.
thank you.
All right.
He's just a likable guy. I mean, come on, dude. From playing
He is a likable guy.
a dumbass to renovated into
FOX.
Fox. That's a reference to You've Got Mail. That's his character.
Hey, you know who else is a likable guy?
Who?
My Spin City boy, Michael J. Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely likable. Well, you know what? Let's I'm writing all this down, and let's find out what the common denominators are after we list a couple more.
How
Right?
come it's easier to find is to find likable athletes.
I think this just have to be kind of one of those like.
Competition, man.
What do you mean?
It's hard
Like
to find likable athletes.
because you like there's definitely gonna be person that's gonna hate on the other guy. Like Steve Young is like a likable guy, but I'm sure Cowboy fans hate him. Green Bay Packer fans hate him.
That's
You know?
true. That's
Because it's like it's competitive. You're always gonna hear critiques about him.
Hey, hey guys, before we keep going, can I propose another toast? To likable guys.
You know what's not likable is that mic on your laptop.
Yes. Proposal ever. Hey, can we drink to likable guys, please?
Hey, do you guys feel like you're ordering like at a fast food in 1990 right now when you talk to Kim?
Yeah.
Kim, you should just invest in a cheap microphone.
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
bad.
Kim, can you read back my order of a #1 with a large Coke and large fries?
Yeah, sure. You have a gangbang for 2 people and a hard cock to supersize you. That will be $69.99 at the window.
Ugh.
Hey Neil, do you take your shot already?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you have an option of taking a shot or chugging a beer.
I don't have a beer.
But would you be mad to take a shot?
Weren't you the beer snob that wanted to have us just drink beer all evening?
Well, I had a margarita earlier, so.
Oh, a margarita. I drink margaritas for breakfast.
Like in your cereal? What the fuck?
That's not healthy.
Hey, the weight loss challenge is over. I can go out all LVR on y'all ass.
He's going nuts.
Oh, that's messed up.
I'm out!
Out of what?
No, that's how I read LVR's email today. Or text.
Oh, yeah.
I got nothing.
Sounded pretty mad.
All right, let's focus. Let's focus. All right, let's try to identify an athlete, okay? And we'll even be more broad. They can be retired.
No, I'm serious. I think, Steph Curry is one athlete you can pretty much like.
That is true. He doesn't do anything wrong. He's kind of like who Kobe Bryant wanted to be before his rape allegations.
No, I don't think Kobe was ever. I mean, in high school before people knew him, he tried to be wholesome, but when he came into to the NBA, he was gunning for Jordan right off the bat.
No, but what I'm saying was he tried to be wholesome, but I think Steph actually is wholesome.
Yeah.
Right? I mean that's the difference. I think that attitude that Steph has is just genuine.
Yeah. And it was the same with his dad.
No, Dell's definitely a likable dude. I remember watching him growing up, and I remember as a Bulls fan, they had a lot of battles with the Hornets, and Dell was one of those guys I've never hated on, like him and Glenn Rice, hey, they were awesome players, but I never hated them.
Speaking of which, I don't know if this is like a little bit, this is off topic, but check out Deadspin today because I guess Kendall Gill was remarking about a day that him and Alonzo Mourning got schooled by Jordan. Like I guess they took a big lead on the Bulls and they started talking shit to Michael Jordan, and then Jordan like kind of dunked on Mourning, like posterized Mourning, and like basically took over the game.
So he pretty much egged them on.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere too.
It was on Deadspin today, so.
So what was the lesson that youngsters learn? Don't fuck around with Mike.
Pretty much.
That doesn't make Mike a likable guy like Chris Klein.
That's
Hey,
a good
man.
point.
I love that boy. I love Chris Klein. Hey, name another Chris Klein movie, please. Help me out. Help me out. Help me
Here.
out.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny?
IMDb researcher.
You know what's funny? I remember him being in a movie where he was like, he played an athlete, a retired athlete. That was a broadcaster or something, and he was being a real jackass. But I can't, for the life of me, remember what that movie was.
All right, John's bringing up his IMDb page. Can you give us like a rundown of a couple of his roles, or at least the well-known roles? I just love my lines.
Oh, dude, he doesn't really have much.
He doesn't have.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm leaving out the TV series, but there's the American Pie series, Caught in the Crossfire, The Six Wives of Henry LaFay, Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, where he played Charlie Nash, which he gets a thumbs up for that. I need to go watch this movie now.
It sucks.
It's all right.
Dude, are we really talking about Chris Klein, the guy from American Pie?
Hey, he was our heat for this
Man
movie.
Heat of the Week, man.
Oh,
Man Heat of the Week.
he was Just Friends. He was Dusty Dinkelman. And then We Were Soldiers, Rollerball.
Rollerball. Yeah, I remember Rollerball.
Is that the one?
No, that's not the one. No, there was a movie. There was a movie. I don't remember the name for the life of me. Even if I heard the name, I probably won't even remember. But I remember he played because he had like he was supposedly dating somebody, but he was being a real asshole. He basically played an asshole in the movie. It was like a romantic comedy, I think.
Can I throw another name
I
out
think
there?
it was. I dare I say I think it was an Adam Sandler movie, but I don't remember.
Hell no, it can't be an Adam Sandler movie.
Seriously,
I think it's Just Friends.
maybe
Hey,
it is.
He was basically a jerk to Ryan Reynolds, and he was the jock.
Yeah, it is Just Friends.
Hey guys, can I throw another name out there? I think this is kind of like a counterpart to Chris Klein. And the only reason I'm bringing this up, or am bringing it up, is because there's going to be a remake of this particular movie that this guy starred in.
Who is it?
Would you guys consider Freddie Prinze Jr. as a likable guy?
No.
No, I can't.
Why you gotta be so dismissive? Okay,
Yeah, of course.
Freddie Prinze Jr. and the only reason I'm bringing it up is because they're remaking She's All That.
Are they really? Oh,
Really?
I gotta
Yeah.
look this up.
Yeah, Rachel Lee Cook.
Yeah, I saw this. But the thing is, you're choosing like two guys that like they're not hailed because none of their movies made it to the mainstream. So nobody knows they're good movies and they're good movies. Single.
There's just a bunch of never been.
Why you gotta make fun of them, Neil? I mean, they made movies. That's all we're asking about. They were in theaters. The movies were in theaters.
I mean,
the same.
it's like one movie and then they made all these B-rated, C-rated movies. You just
Wow, with all the hate, Neil just comes in and starts dishing out hate.
They're in the same class as James Vanderbeek.
see.
All right. So Freddie is not as I guess likable as Chris.
No, unfortunately not.
Hey, and why are we sticking with just men? There are female celebrities out there that are likable as well.
Jessica Biel.
He said there are.
Jessica
Shit, I
Biel.
don't know.
She's a good one.
I will veto Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's
Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, what? No.
Nah.
It's tough, man. It's really tough, right? It's really tough. If I were to say likable, if I throw like a category of comedians or comedians out there, would that be easier to kind of identify? It's kind of like
generous. she seems to be liked by everybody.
Oh, I like Ellen.
Ellen, yeah.
I like Ellen.
Except for, I guess, the what's it called?
The right-wing Christians.
Right.
Well, I don't think they hate her. They just they hate her sexuality.
They hate everything she stands for.
Yeah, that's. I think we can leave them out of this equation.
Hey, but why is it that when a female has to be a comedian to be likable? Why? Like, think about it.
Why does a female have to be a comedian to be likable?
Yeah, like when we're thinking of names and coming up with this list, it's easier to identify likable comedians versus like just a dramatic actress or just like.
Hey, I think what's her name is likable. Yeah, what's her name?
Who?
Princess Diaries.
Anne Hathaway.
Huh?
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah, I think Anne Hathaway's likable.
Yeah, she's likable. The Princess
You
Bride.
obviously haven't seen Havoc.
Huh?
No, you know what? Like, there's a lot of people that don't like Anne Hathaway
I like her.
because they kind of have her like as really snobby. Like I've read blogs that I've read blogs that do not like her.
So you've read blogs.
Really?
Motherfucker.
I would consider, you know what, honestly, I think that she's actually like a down-to-earth person, but maybe she is kind of a douchebag, like, in general, but she comes off as just kind of like your everyday girl.
Yep.
Like, she's not super hot where she's unattainable,
Right.
which makes them unlikable in the first place. Right? I mean, think about it. If you're a guy and you're kind of like lusting after a chick, like an actress, if she's super hot, you're like, fuck her.
It's like that Hunger Games chick, she's trying to be real, but like she tried so hard that people started hating on her.
How about Sandra Bullock?
I like Sandra Bullock.
I like Sandra Bullock, but I don't think she's universally likable.
No, she was my first crush ever. Kind of.
Really? I
Well,
thought your first crush was Hulk Hogan.
They were in the middle. Like it was like the atomic leg drop or speed. Tough. It was tough.
Speed or atomic lead drop. Mm.
No, but I think Sandra is likable. All right, one more female actress that's likable.
Betty White.
Ah.
That's so unfair.
No, that's a classic one. You can't go wrong with Betty White.
Can't go wrong.
Any senior citizen is always likable.
No.
No, I don't think so. Not Corliss Leachman.
Who's that?
Corliss Leachman, the lady from.
Facts of Life, bro.
Huh?
Oh, she's Facts of Life. Is that
She was the second one from Charlotte Ray.
Or the what was the other one? There was also one in there was the other one too. That's the one I was thinking about. Because she was in the Adam Sandler movie.
how is Adam Sandler able to get all these dumbass people?
That's what he does, man. That's what he does.
But I can't wait for. Is Adam Sandler a likable guy?
Some people don't like him.
Adam Sandler? No, I think there's a lot of people that hate him. Actually.
Oh, okay. I respect. I was just throwing a name out there. I'm just trying to figure out the formula for being likable, and you know why? So I can apply it to Kimbo himself, because he's rehabbing his image.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to pull that one off.
It's Kimbo, and so let's throw a couple names out there and try to identify what their common denominators are, right? Like
Down to earth.
Down
to earth, funny, relatable, sober.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hey, I think I have one. This one might be contentious, and it's an athlete too. Damn, what's his name? Gronk.
Oh,
No.
you know what? Gronk is
No.
likable guy. Yeah, no, I like Gronk. I like Gronk.
I like Gronk. He's the only
No.
Patriot I like.
No.
Hey, John, why don't you like Gronk?
What?
Why don't you like Gronk?
I have to search, but some of his quotes are just I didn't like them. I don't like the.
Did you see the video with Beast Mode? Did you see the video with Beast Mode, dude?
Yeah, but you know what? In that video, like, he seems like he's trying too hard.
Really?
Like, you look at Marshawn, and like Marshawn, that's Marshawn, you know. But like
Okay.
these jokes, it just don't sound like he's like thinking about it too much.
Are you guys talking about the Conan O'Brien videos?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you guys catch us all up as to what you guys are talking about?
So there was a video before the Super Bowl where Conan O'Brien had them sit in, and this was even before the Mortal Kombat game came out, and they had a preview edition, and so they had them play it against each other, and basically it was just I think Gronk is used to playing games like that, but I don't think Marshawn is. So he had like all kinds of outrageous comments that were really super funny, and you know Gronk threw his in also, and he made for like a really amazing like 10-minute video. So you got to go look it up and watch it. These guys were just playing like Mortal Kombat against each other on a PlayStation, I think, or Xbox. I don't remember. But I mean, I liked Gronk a little bit before that, but after watching that video, he seemed like a really funny, like chill guy. Like both of them, I mean, you already know what to expect from Beast Mode. But with Gronk, I just feel like, man, it's like a week before you already know your Super Bowl matchup. You already know you're going against this guy, and he's just here, just chilling. Some other teams will take it as like not taking the game seriously, like, oh, you can't, you know, do all that. But they were both relaxed, you know. They didn't even seem like guys that would go against each other on the field eventually. And just a lot of fun and games.
What I will say is though is this is actually in favor of Gronk, but he's a likable frat boy. That's how I would describe. That's how I would describe Gronk. He's a likable frat boy, and I don't like a lot of frat boys.
No.
So you have to give reasons to why you don't like Gronk instead of saying, "Oh, I've read quotes that have to look online."
I told you.
I don't like the guy. I don't think what he portrays is genuine, and I don't like the Patriots.
Okay, so Gronk is out of the running. So
Yes,
let's
he
come up
is.
with one more name. Let's come up with one more name before we actually break down as to why someone's likable. And it has to be athlete because it seems like it's easier to come up with celebrities. What about baseball? Baseball seems to have more like I guess people that.
Jeets. But see, people like Jeets, but then people hate the Yankees, so they're gonna hate Jeets.
No, I think Derek Jeter could kind of transcend that kind of.
No.
Really?
Nope.
Like, you know what? Because I think after a while, like especially if you win too much, they're gonna hate you.
That is true.
Of how successful you are.
I mean, that's what I'm saying about, like, I think with sports, there's always gonna be a contingent that hates you, you know, no matter what you do, because it's so competitive.
But the same thing you said about like actors and actresses. Like as you get more popular, people are gonna say, "Oh, you're not that good."
Is that where the saying comes from? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yep. Hey, I think I might have one. What about Tim Duncan?
No, hell no.
Dude.
Oh man, so dismissive.
No
I mean,
person.
no, he's good. I respect his game, but you know the team is so good that you just develop this hate for him, this irrational hate for him.
I think you're right though. We're never gonna come up with another athlete who I think we all would agree that is likable.
Hey, what about? And this might also go into the legend category. Crap, what's his name? Wayne Gretzky.
Oh hell no.
Wow, Neil is so dismissive on a lot of athletes. Hey, what about David Beckham?
David Beckham?
No,
I
there's
hate
people
that.
that hate. There's people that hate Dave Beckham. I mean, if you look at soccer, these teams have been around for like hundreds of years. So you have a long
it's impossible
developed
to
team
find.
for the other team.
It's impossible to find a soccer player that everybody likes, that's universally liked. Even Messi. There's people that hate Messi.
Well, because of what he does to their team, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, of course. Soccer is, I wouldn't even. I already scanned that. I can't even think of one person.
Muhammad Ali.
No, people hated Muhammad Ali too, man.
But I think Muhammad Ali also falls into that legend category, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, the legacy precedes them, so you don't really.
But
You start there
like you have a lot of people that were very pro Vietnam War that do not like that he had a very strong anti-war. There's Joe Frazier still hated him till his death. So you know,
All right.
my dad does not like Muhammad Ali at all.
I don't think we'll
Oh,
ever.
really?
Yeah, he does not like Muhammad Ali at all.
I don't think we'll find an athlete that we'll all agree with, but with the list of people that we have here, primarily celebs, we can break down why they're likable. And before we do that, can I propose a toast?
No?
Oh man.
Can I propose a toast to likable dudes?
We just did one.
That we can strive to be, because unlike you a-holes, there are some of us who are trying to rehab and become likable themselves, all right? Not everyone is as likable and huggable as John, Neil, or Emeka, all right? There are some who's trying to get there. Not everyone is there like Chris Klein.
But I thought it's not. I thought that they just don't like Kimbo because he gets hella wasted. So all you have to do is just stay sober.
But then Kimbo doesn't appear. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Man,
So it's
even
just
sober Kim's scared. It's the threat. The threat of Kimbo.
It's a threat that Kimbo can show up at any time.
Air flips. Let me give you our list. This is the list of our likable people, according to the men of hair flips. We have, and it looks like it's a bunch of men, all right? That's pretty much all it is, all right? So we have Ellen DeGeneres.
What?
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Yeah. I'll be here all night. We have Tom Hanks, Michael J. Fox, Steph Curry, Mark Manson, Chris Klein.
The fact that Mark Madsen played on the Lakers, I hate him.
Oh man! All right.
He's coming
All right,
up the list.
Mark Manson's out. Hey Neil, what about Dwayne Wade?
But I know people that don't like Dwayne Wade. You know, like there's a lot of people that thought he was a flopper. You know?
D Wade?
Yeah.
Really?
There's a lot of people that thinks he's flops. I mean,
Hey Neil, can we say this? He was kind of on the edge of, like, he's not hateable, but at the same time he's not likable. So we kind of left him up there because he's one of those guys who's kind of like, whatever. That's why we left him out there, right? And he still has some redeeming qualities about him too. Not necessarily like, oh, I flat out hate this guy, right? Would you agree for just agreeing sake? John shaking his head. Anyways, okay, so last person on our list is D Rose. Okay, so what qualities do those people possess that make them just kind of likable?
they're not drunk, Kimbo. That's the common denominator.
That's
No,
what I
well,
said.
like John was saying, they're just kind of like the average person. They're not like super way up there. They don't think they're better than everyone else.
Not drunk.
So what is that? What lessons can Kimbo take from these characteristics? Help him out, guys. Help him out.
Stay sober.
All right. I guess on that bombshell, to be liked by your peers, your colleague, and just general people, don't drink. Is that the lesson? Is that the lesson we want to like let our people watching know? If you want to be liked, don't drink.
Is that the message you want to send on the Hair Films podcast?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, it could be a
doesn't
message.
seem
It's not
appropriate.
one that we follow, but it's a message.
All right, all right. I guess I have to respect that. So, in order to be like, don't drink, be humble, show humility,
Yep.
and be down to earth. I guess, right? That's kind of like what it comes down to.
I think so.
All right.
like that.
Well, that's the recipe for anyone out there who just wants to be liked. Don't be a d-bag. Follow it. You're golden. So I guess that covers it. Final thoughts. Time for final thoughts.
Sorry,
Who wants to
Kimbo.
go?
I mean, that's the sad truth, man.
Uh-huh. Final thoughts.
Yeah, you just
Huh?
like Neil's like that nail that you're cruising down the freeway and it just attaches to your tire and
It pops your balloon.
you're going all nice and smoothly and then he shows up and it's just like
All right, guys. Hey, guys. Let me start the final thought out. I'll get the ball rolling. I read an article earlier this week about Adam Richman. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's the host of Man vs. Food. Yeah, he's a personality on Travel Channel. So he has a new show out. It's called Man Seeking Food or whatever it is. He goes out trying to find like secret menu type things on various places around the country. You know, secret menu items and stuff that I thought on the menu. Anyways, kind of broke my heart when I read this article, but apparently he's become a vegan.
what?
And, and for those who don't know, Adam Richman did lose a lot of weight. He started off kind of as a big guy. He was gluttonous, ate all this shit, represented well for all the people out there. But upon losing all that weight and reading this article, it makes sense. I don't know why he chose his lifestyle, but apparently he's become a vegan, and it saddens me. And for that reason, I refuse to watch any of his shows.
Oh.
And that is Kimball's final thought.
It's his choice to de-evolve.
Exactly. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Eat that soy.
If he wants to go a couple steps down the food chain, that's his choice. We just
I'll just watch reruns of him eating a 72-ounce steak, and I'll be happy with it. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. My final thoughts is I'm just glad baseball is back.
yes.
Looking forward to the season. A's already started off pretty strong. Bunch of rookies on the team this year, but that just adds to the uncertainty of what to expect. I'm bracing for a possible no playoff run this year.
Oh my!
Anything above that would be potentially a success. So let's go Major League Baseball, go A's. That's my final thoughts.
All right, John or Neil?
Yeah. So good night.
Take us home, Neil.
To Russell, and that's why we invited you.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
So actually, I actually have something. I had a revelation. I was like following Twitter while I was watching the Warrior game the other day, and the Warriors were actually were winning, and it's like night and day from a couple years ago, but Fitz is only good for a winning team. Because when you get that so much optimism and homerism, it doesn't work when the team is owned by Chris Cohen and they're struggling at 500 and they're not even getting to the 10th spot. And that's kind of like Fitz. You know, Fitz is a great homer when the team is a winning team. And while I was looking at Twitter, like a couple years ago when I was really on Twitter, you always hear I always read comments about Fitz. I made comments about Fitz because they weren't winning. But now you hear absolutely nothing about Fitz. And funny is Warriors World, which I really follow, like on the podcast. They even like compliment Fitz right now, and it's like shit. This is not. Who are these guys on this podcast? These aren't the same guys that used to complain about Fitz like every day.
Hey,
So that's my take. It's like Homer announcers are only good when the team is winning.
why, Neil? Because they don't come off as such big homers.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, no, I agree. Like, cause I was texting you about the Duke podcast and that I was listening to, and like I want to like throw my phone because it's just like so grating. I mean, I love Duke. That's why Kim picks against them all the time. Like what? 4 years in a row, you picked them to lose in the first round.
Always out in the first round till the day I die. It doesn't matter. I will always have a perfect bracket because of that.
But that's what I'm saying. But as much of a Duke fan as I am, I never go overboard on the Duke love. I don't go overboard on any team I follow.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. He abandons them when they start winning. So I guess on that bombshell, for 150 delicious and voicemail.
Go Quakes. Because
This is the Cambodia. Don't forget to like us on
the HNL mascot.
what's his name, Mecca?
Nina, dude.
I have no memory, man. Nina, all right. Peace. We love you. Hair flips.
Mecca.